Hello everyone, hope you are doing very well. In our previous lecture, we have studied about the theory portion of what exactly is controller is. In today's lecture, we will be studying the practical demonstration of what exactly the controller functionality is there practically. So, currently as you can see, I am in my library management module. Now, in order to use the controller, let's first go to the code. Here currently I am in the library management module, and now what I'll do, I'll simply first in the main init file I will simply add from dot import controller. After that I will simply create a folder named controllers. What I have done, I have simply added the controller initialize controller in the main init file. Then I have created a folder named as controllers. Now in that particular folder, I will first create the initialization file init.py, and second I will create the controller file controller.py. Now before writing anything in the controller, I will first initialize in this particular folder as well from dot import. Now the first thing we need to add in the controller file is what we are gonna import. The first and main important thing that we need to import is particularly http. For that you have to write from Odoo import http. After that create a class library manage, and here you need to write instead of models.model we need to write here http.controller. Why? Because we are using controller. After that simply use colon. Then we simply add the route from which we want to see the particular output. For example, here in the browser, when here you can see it is our current parameter or current URL with particular parameter. Now currently if I here remove the thing and add library and press enter, you can see I am getting 404 not found. Now what it is called? It is called a route. We will add this route to show a particular output. So in order to do that, what we will do, we will go to the code. Here first we will add @http.route, and in that route we need to add first in which particular URL you want to show. So we want to show in the library URL. Then what will be the authentication type? Auth is equals to, let's keep it public. And what will be the type of that particular route? So type will be HTTP. After adding the routes, we need to add a function for this particular route. What it will do, when any user go to this particular URL, it will call the function below this particular route written inside this file. So what I'll do, I'll simply create lib page, a function, simple function. It will simply return this is the library management controller file. After that, what we will do, we will simply restart our server. After restarting our server, we simply need to go to the browser, go to the apps, upgrade our module. After successfully upgrading our module, we will simply remove the URL to our matching URL. See, after that, what we have got when we had added the URL slash library, what we got? We got our displayed message which we have added here. So with the help of this particular route, you can set various parameters. Also, you can set various pages output as per your requirement. Now, in order to summarize today's lecture, what we have done, we have simply first created a controllers folder. Before that, we need to initialize in the main init file. After creating a controller folder, we first created an init file and then the controller file. In the controller file, what we have done, we had first imported http from Odoo. After that, we simply created a class, and in that class we have used http.Controller because we are gonna use controller this time instead of models. Then I had simply created a route. In Odoo, you have to create a route using @http.route. Then this is our URL from where we can get access to this particular function. Then it is the authentication. Authentication can be public and private. Private means in the sense only those users who log in can see your particular web page or your particular this function. Currently we have set to public, which means you don't need to log in for this particular view. And at last the type we had set as HTTP. After that, we simply created a function, and in that function we simply return a small string value. I hope this small topic had been understood by you. If there are any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Till then, thanks for watching.